Hey everybody, welcome back to Midnight Rice. We're going to get the sound all set up and then I'll explain what's been going on this week and all that good stuff, and I'll get to all your comments and all the good stuff. Let's see if the sound is working. Sound is working. Alright, I don't have any game sound, I think because I'm in the menu. I think I got the game sound turned down though. It was getting pretty loud, so we'll get that turned back up. And then I will get to all the information for the week. Alright, so where would the game sound be? I think it's right there. There it is. Yeah, I have a timer set. There we go. That way you guys got some sound. All that good stuff. Alright, so we'll save just in case. So a lot happened. I'll get to your comments just 1 second. Alright, so I think time is still slowed down. Alright, how are we doing on... Yeah, game sound looks good. If it gets too loud, just let me know. Yeah, I turned on my headset. So yeah, it's been a busy baby week. So that's why I wasn't on Monday and Wednesday. Sorry about that. Like I said, things are going to be a little crazy for a little while. Trying to get everything figured out. I'm trying to do the 3 times a week, but sometimes it's just stuff at work gets a little hectic and all that. So back to our farm. Let me go through your comments. I've been okay. It's been a hectic week. I had all kinds of stuff going on at work, and like I said, a lot of baby stuff. What's up, Sonic? Yes, I did start rebuilding my mega farm, my $70 million mega farm, and I will we'll check that out at the end of the stream, or at least the second half of the stream, after the intermission or whatever you want to call it, and we will. We'll check out that farm and start playing around with it. That's just kind of it's not creative. I guess it'd be kind of like a creative mode because I spawned myself in $70 million and I wanted to build this huge corporation farm. And it lets me kind of play around with stuff. As with the title, we'll get to that part why I'm standing in a whole new location from last time, is we kind of went bankrupt and all of it was my fault. I was trying to buy too much stuff all at once and try to get too spread out and be too fancy about it. So, I mean, I sold all of our crops, and it was barely enough to pay the regular bills. So it was going to be a complete failure, and I didn't have all the equipment I needed to get the fields ready for the next season. So I got some advice and tried something a little different, and I think we're going to be a lot smarter and a lot richer this time. So let me go through with what we got going on. First off, let me bring up the map here. Let me get back up there, please. Thank you. We were buying into all these small fields down here at the bottom. That was my bad. I spent a bunch of money on a house and all this other stuff. My bad again. It wasn't going to work out. And if it was going to work out, we were going to be starving for 10 seasons, And I was trying to keep this moving along nicely because eventually we're going to build our empire. Well, because I used these 2 main fields here on my mega build, I figured I'm going to follow in line with my mega build. So this will be like the preview for what's going to happen in the mega build. So what I did was I blew the money. It was a lot at first to buy these 2 fields up. One of them is, what is it? Wheat, right? Yeah, one of them is wheat and one of them's sunflowers. Instead of buying like a bunch of tractors up in a 4-wheeler and all that other stuff, or in a house and all that, by taking advice and kind of really thinking it through before I started. So we have all that. I kind of started already, just to kind of test things out, but we have this whole field of wheat that we can get up and get it stored to sell. I also, instead of doing hay bales, I got this thing on sale. It was in the used tractors thing. It doesn't hold very much, but for now, at least we got a second thing. So rather than baling it, let me get myself over there. We got this hay barn over here, which we can deposit the hay in. We have 1 trailer, which is way down there. So we have 1 trailer, 1 harvester with 2 heads, one for this field, one for this field. We have our drop-off point, which I wanted to get that, and I can always delete all this later. We just have a shed. This is our total buildings for the build. I bought us a nice seeder, and I bought us a plow. We have a mower, so we can actually double up and see all this extra grass everywhere. We can mow that up and put it in the silage here and sell that, along with selling the hay. I know it's not going to give us a lot of extra money, but I mean, every little bit's going to help. So we'll start out pretty awesome because I got 182,000 left right now. We might have to buy 1 or 2 more pieces of equipment, but we're just gonna stick with I bought. Let me get into it. So I bought this tractor, but I put all the updates on it except for GPS. But I got the bigger engine in it and all that. It is a medium tractor. I just think this is working out a little better, and I won't know till we actually go to sell. But so that's where we're at. Kind of explaining everything away before everybody gets here. So I'm gonna get back to work on this field. The only thing that really didn't turn out great was that trailer. I was trying to get the most bang for my buck as far as storage, and it's kind of tall, so you got to have the arm in a perfect place to get it. So we'll go ahead and get started here. But I think we're gonna have a better chance of success this way, because I wasted a lot of money buying the wrong thing. I gotta get myself in line a little better. I'm starting to drift. I bought the baler and the trailer for the baler, and really hay sells either way, and bales are not in bales. I think the bales are going to be more for like the cow farm part of it, which we're definitely going to do because I want to have a dairy farm, but that's going to be down the ways a little bit. So this starts us out with a lot more sellable. Right off the bat, we had those little tiny fields. I think I made 6,000 on the wheat field, and I made about 6,000 on the hay bales. The 2 canola fields that we had were like 4 or 5 passes, and they would have been gone. And I was doing the math on that, because you get less yield from those fields than you get from this field. I mean, the harvester fills up slower. So we still have the same harvester, because it is the cheapest one. And I think that's the same tractor, one of the same tractors we had. But this way I'm not overspending right at first. So we'll have to build up slowly. But I think this will give us a better chance, because even if we want to diversify what we're growing, these fields are big enough that we can do half and half, plant half wheat, half corn, It just gives us more options. We have more land to work with. And eventually this will become our main hub station. Eventually we'll pave this whole thing like I did in our mega build, which you'll see at the end of the stream, and we will turn this into our big yard for all of our equipment and our house and all that other stuff. So that is the plan. So for right now, this is our field. So I'm hoping the silage, which we will get from the grass, I believe, and the hay that we're storing will give us enough extra stuff to sell. Well, right now I have the time going a little bit slow because I don't want to miss. Don't get freaking out. Because right now we're in this window here. So we're harvesting the wheat. Where's the sunflowers? The sunflowers will get us into October, and we'll be able to harvest them, but we can't replant them until the beginning of the year. The second part of the year. The spring, I guess we'll call it. Yeah, the spring. So I think we're probably going to replant wheat for now. I know canola pays better, and it is planting season right now for canola. So we're going to get the wheat all cut down, and then I will speed up time, and then until we hit the planting part of the season, then we'll replant this whole field mostly with wheat, because we can't do corn yet because we need a planter for that. But whoa, wow, I missed. I think the game sound might be just a little bit high, but it looks okay. I gotta turn my headphones down though. I think that's what I just jacked my headphones up. So I hope everybody's Friday is going great. Yeah, like I said, it's just been another hectic week, And I feel bad because I promised that we were gonna do 3 times a week, and I know it kind of hurts the channel by not sticking to that, but right now it's just really crazy. I'm just kind of doing the best I can with it, but I want to make sure I at least pop in at least once a week, minimum, to see everybody and say hi and play some farm sim. So yeah, I'm not. Ooh, we're full. All right, finish pooping out your butt. All right, so we're gonna put the pipe out. I go fetch that trailer. Oop. We get the trailer and bring it down here. So really, I think from this little spot that I've cleared out. Hey, Nico, welcome. Whoa. Sorry. So I think you were one of the ones that was here for the last one. I bankrupted our first farm, like within the first couple months, just through bad purchases and everything like that. So I had to start over. This time, I didn't waste a bunch of money on equipment we didn't need. I didn't waste a bunch of money on the house and all that other stuff. I got us that storage building in the back. We have our silo, and then we have a hay storage and a silage storage. So I bought us a mower. Basically, I just bought the one tractor, and I just bought all the attachments for this one tractor. So I'm doing things a little smarter this time. And then we bought these two big fields, which are the same fields that I used for the mega farm, which I'm going to show everybody at the end of the stream. That's the one I gave myself $70 million to build a farming empire. That's kind of my creative one. I just playing around for fun, and it makes it a little easier to learn the system. Because when you do it straight up like this one, it takes forever. So this way I can make wiser decisions and wiser purchases on our actual farm. So yeah, that's the only thing I don't like about this trailer that I got is you can't cover it for one, and I'm not sure if you leave the grain uncovered and it rains and it messes with that. I don't know if they went that far with it. I haven't found any really big answers on that. And it's just barely short enough to fit underneath our pipe here. And I think I had a problem with in 2019 or 2015 farm sim with the pipe hitting the trailer, but it clears it okay, I guess. It's not. I think maybe I was just parking too close. Yeah, that's fine. But this is the most capacity trailer I could find for the bang for our bucks. So what else did I tell everybody before you got here? I think that's about it. So we have our straight up playthrough, and then we're gonna, at the end of the stream, I'm gonna show my creative farm, I guess you want to call it, or whatever you want to call it. My play around farm, because I think it's kind of neat, but it's working with these same two fields to start, so that gives me a chance to kind of play around with the different systems before we get there. But I'm pretty excited now that I feel like I have a better chance of success now with this layout. We still have it's still the same combine and it's still the same tractor. I just got the bigger engine package for it, so we'd have, I think, 200 and some odd horsepower. I bought a mower for the front of it, so when we're in between waiting for the sunflower field to get ready to harvest, then we can also get the silage here and make a little bit of money off that. So I'm hoping this will all turn out in our favor. But yeah, I got us down to like $300 basically. I kept buying the wrong stuff. Like, we needed to lime a field, and I bought the wrong fertilizer spreader. It didn't do lime because I didn't read it. My fault. I mean, whatever happened that last time was completely my fault. I was just not being smart with our money. So this time, we're not messing around. We're going to be successful. Yeah, sorry for not being... I already told you guys before you got here. I'm sorry I wasn't on Monday and Wednesday. Baby stuff and work stuff. Kind of out of my control. I feel bad, but when I'm getting home at 1 or 2 in the morning, you know, it makes it about impossible for me to be able to stream and get back up for work the next day. So we're just playing it loosey-goosey until I can get a set thing going on. I'm at least going to be on at least once a week, no matter what. That'll be the guarantee that I can stick to. But the goal is to be Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at midnight. 12:30. That's the plan. Yeah, so we're just going to keep on whacking down the wheat field, and then we were going to pick all that up and put it in the barn, and then... I mean, I guess I could plow this field and get it ready. I kind of want to do a mix. I do want to do, like, maybe like corn and wheat. I do want to do wheat because we get the second byproduct here. We get the hay. That's something else we can sell. But I think after that last week's stream, after last week's stream, I sold everything, all of our fields that we owned, and after buying the lime equipment that we needed, I would have had to have taken out a huge loan just to keep us going. So it was a disaster, and I made a lot of bad decisions and lost a lot of money by buying something, and then have to, sorry, turn around and sell it again. So I'm a lot happier with this setup. I mean, we got the bare minimums we need. We don't need a house because I never sleep through the night anyway. I just keep working, so the house is just kind of like for show, just for looks. Ooh, getting warm in here. Start pooping. There you go. Yeah, so I didn't realize it either when we did the hay bales thing, because that's what I usually do, the hay bales thing, that it sells the same either way, if it's loose or if it's in bales. So we saved ourselves a lot of money just by just building that hay barn and using the forage collector trailer, I guess we'll call it. I definitely want to get a bigger one because that thing fills up fast, but it was in the sales bin, so we saved a bunch of money on it. It holds like two and a half rows of this hay, so I mean it's not a slouch. It's just not. I mean, as we make some money, we'll upgrade that. So this will probably, with the exception of, I think we might need a fertilizer, which I didn't buy yet, and a sprayer probably. It all depends on what the field asks for. So last time I bought a cultivator, and all the fields kept asking for is a plow. So this time I bought the plow. So we still have 182,787. So I'm feeling pretty good about that. That gives us a little bit of a buffer in case we need to buy some equipment. So not bad. Not bad at all. And these fields they're expensive. They took most of our. So I think they start you out with 1 million or 1 point something. And they took a big chunk out of our original money right off the bat. But I mean, they're big fields, so we can definitely use them to diversify our crops and just plant half and half for a while until we were able to buy into more property. So that first one was a good. It was a good learning experience. I didn't buy GPS on it this time too. I wasted a bunch of money on the GPS thing, and I thought it was like an automatic deal, and you actually have to learn a little bit about it to set it up properly. And I kept hiring workers, and that didn't help either. So I kept on trying to get multiple things done at a time. I'm not very patient with this kind of game. I need to work on that. Yeah, we were talking about Gold Rush yesterday. I haven't played that in so long. I used to be super addicted to that game. I think I still have my save for it actually. Maybe we'll play a little bit of Gold Rush one night. But I'm like tier 3 or 4 is that? I think it might be tier 3 on that one. So yeah, it's been an interesting week. I think I got my machine shop all set up now and good to go. Got a couple orders for things to make, so I just got to find the time to do that on my own. I gotta go pick up some steel and aluminum from our metal shop, so I can start on that. But so it'd be kind of nice making a little bit extra cash from home. We full already? We do have this thing does have a really small holding on it, but that's okay. Yeah, this trailer holds a lot. I don't think I've even dumped it yet. I think our silo's still empty. For a minute there, I thought I could put the hay in the silo too, but you can't. And you can't put. And then I tried to put the hay in the little silage thing that I put down, and it says, I swear to God, it says hay on there, but it wouldn't take it. I couldn't. It wouldn't let me dump the forage trailer in there. So then I had to go over to I bought the barn, which wasn't that expensive to get the barn. It wasn't bad. Alright, fill us up. Oh, you dummy, you gotta be in there. There it goes. Are you gonna... Uh-oh. What's going on? There... Oh, there you go. That was weird. is a bit upset for sure. Yeah, spelled sure wrong. I shouldn't be judging anybody on that. I can't spell for shit. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I feel like this is a better setup. I think we're going to do better with this. Sorry, I was making fun of you for your spelling. Mine is atrociously bad. I'm willing to admit that. Come on. Get into gear. Get it out of the way. So how much we got in here? 14,000 units. Oh, I don't even know what is that going for right now? What is wheat going for? So I guess this is per 1,000 units. I didn't know that either. I thought we were making a lot more money than that, but we're in the 900 range. Yeah, so I thought we had a buttload the last time, and really we had 6,000. I think I have it right here. Yeah, so we made 6,000 on the hay, and we made 6,000 times 2 with the wheat that I sold. And because of my horrible purchases, that still wasn't enough to get us out of the hole. I mean, I could have kept going. I think we would have made it at least to the springtime, but if we needed any more equipment, I would have had to have taken out a big loan. And like I said, I got a little lazy and I hired workers, which is definitely a no-no when you're this close to being out of money. And I bought 2 tractors, and then a 4-wheeler, or the side-by-side, not a 4-wheeler. So yeah, I feel a lot braver now. We're actually going to make some good cash. I'm probably just going to sell everything right off the bat. I mean, it's always a good idea, I guess, to keep stuff in the silo, but I think we're just going to fill the silo up from these fields and then start hauling. I'm trying to give myself stuff to do during the winter season. Because eventually, I have messed around with the, the greenhouses. So I'd definitely like to do that eventually. I think we're going to wait to do the animals until we can support them with our own fields, because the feed's going to get expensive fast. Not to mention, I think the last time I did chickens, it actually was kind of pricey per chicken. And I know cows are like 1,000 per, so so to get enough to make it profitable is gonna be a bit. Well, the nice thing about the tomato, lettuce, and there's one other crop that you can do in the greenhouse. Really, all you have to do is keep running water to them, and they make money. So, but that'll be down the road a little bit. We're gonna have to make a couple seasons of just what we got here off these 2 fields. But I think we definitely have a better chance of being successful now. Come on, rain. So I'll probably do one more fill up on this thing, and then I'll run that forage trailer back and forth a few times and pick up some of that hay. I don't know what's going to happen if it rains, so I want to get that up and in storage just in case. I think we're about halfway. Oh man, no, we're not. Yeah, we're not even close to halfway yet. The field gets really weird shaped back there. I like the Dorito water over there. That's some blue water. Good times. We need a farm radio. I know that you can get radio packs for this. A little background music would be kind of nice. It's pretty calming though. Just kind of mowing along. So I don't know what the... Oh, let me check that too. Let me finish this pass. I want to find out what grass is going for. Because the little silage collector, I've never really messed around with those, but it says once you fill it, it'll cover it. And that turns it into the grass into silage. So I don't know if silage is worth more. I think that goes to the biogas plant. So we'll find out. The only thing that sucks about that is I think we're gonna have to bucket load it into the trailer. But I did buy a bucket attachment for that tractor. So I mean that tractor is gonna be our workhorse for everything. So let's maybe I'll done. Okay, let's look. I just want to check the prices on silage. Sugarcane seeds, wool. There's so much stuff to your silage. All right, so silage is $465, $470, and that's to the biogas plant and the animal dealer. How about regular grass? It's $124. So yeah, we'd be better off making it into silage. So that is good to know. How much is our hay going for? Hay is $150. Yeah, so it's not going to be, you know, a windfall of there's so much stuff. So strawberries, that was the other one. So tomato, lettuce, and strawberries. Tomatoes or lettuce, look at that. I think that's per pallet. $2,954 per pallet. So I think we'll do pretty good. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get you turned around and ready, and then we're gonna run get our hay trailer running up and down the. Yeah, I suppose I could do the whole field and then come back, but I'll get too far ahead of myself. Okay. Drop that off. It does suck only having one tractor, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, we're just under halfway, I think. A few more passes, we'll get halfway. And this thing hauls, though. Yeah, so this is gonna be a little tedious at first, but it's nice to be playing straight up. And I set it up just like our last one does. Our last one was I turned off crop destruction, as you can tell. I just don't want to deal with crop destruction, so I got to pick something and it's mine. So we gotta lower the collector here. Yeah, I think I got this trailer for like, I don't know, like 20 grand or something like that. I think it was super cheap. I had to keep an eye on the sales. It does feel kind of weird though. Just scoot right along, picking up the hay. I really enjoy picking up the bale, making the bales, and then picking them up and loading them onto the trailer until you get the auto loading trailer. I like doing that. So this is a little less interactive. I mean, it just fills up the trailer and you dump the trailer, but right now definitely saves us a bunch of time. Yeah. So we just bomb on it over to the barn and good stuff. So there's our silage storage. Here's what I don't get. Okay, so boop. It says right here. Oh, it's when you buy it. So let me hit Shift P. So it's under silos. I think we got this one. But it says right there, a bunker silo can be filled with chaff, grass, or hay. After compacting and covering the silo, the contents convert over to silage. Perfectly fine. For some reason, I don't know if it's a glitch or what, this trailer will not dump in there. I'd have to dump it on the ground and pick it up with a backhoe maybe, or pick it up with a bucket and do it. So the hay barn was a lot easier way to go. And it'll be easier to load the trailer. I won't have to bucket load everything in to sell the hay. So now we just pull up to this little vacuum deal and shoot, sucks all the hay out. I still think it's kind of neat that you can dump the stuff wherever you want. Wood chips and this. I think I saw one time people were trying to log across a river, so they just kept taking wood chips over there, and they built themselves a wood chip bridge to get the equipment over to harvest trees. I thought that was kind of neat. A little ways off. I'd love to get different quadrants going. Like we'll have cow fields, we'll have the chickens, we'll have our 32,000. We'll have the whatchamacallit. I guess you can buy these the buildings to process. You know, so you process your wheat into bread or whatever, and then you can have a bakery. You know, you can get all the buildings that, you know, the drop-off buildings. You can put them on your own property. There's so much stuff in this game. It's gonna be quite a learning curve, but I do like it. I do like a lot of the changes. At first I didn't like it. I just got overwhelmed. I feel they made it really super complicated, but I think that's what everybody was asking for, is to add all these other elements to the game. So if in that aspect, I mean, it's pretty awesome. It's just, it does have a high learning curve, especially if you go full hard mode. But they did give you the option to shut a lot of it off. Like we shut off crop destruction, and you can shut off the need lime. You can shut off the weeds. You can shut off seasons. So it does let you customize the game quite a bit, which big kudos to that. Yeah, I don't know if it's going to affect this stuff if I let it get rained on, so I just figure we'll get it the heck out of the way. Of course, I left that trailer right in the way. And turn. Can we just, there we go, we got it. We get kind of sketchy about it, but we got it. Yeah, really, my only complaint about the game so far is I don't like the keyboard and mouse response on the steering. I have it cranked right up, and I constantly hitting things. So it feels like everything steers really slow, and maybe that's how these tractors really are. I've never worked on any ones, this big. It's a little bigger than the biggest one that we had when I used to work on tractors. So I don't know if the power steering ones are... Can't imagine. Well, I guess you don't want them turning like super fast, but it's a good way to end up on your lid. I don't know. I think I might turn the game sound up just... Where am I coming up to there? And it's going to there. Let's turn it up just a little bit. I noticed it's been quiet most of our playthroughs. We'll turn it up just a little bit. There we go, 10%. I needed to save anyway. I haven't had a lot of crashes, even though we have mods. But I have had a couple here and there, so. Better safe than sorry. I don't have to do this all over again. We're gonna make some money now. I can feel it. Okay, so I won't know what else we need for as far as equipment until we go to prep this field for planting. I mean, we need a planter. I know that much, so we can do corn. But then we also need a corn harvester attachment for our tractor. So we'll have to see how much we make off all the hay and off of the silage and off of the wheat, and kind of go from there, I guess. But I think they make a small corn header for that thing. I just really, for some reason in my head, I didn't realize that the prices were per 1,000 units. So when I was planning us having all those little small fields, I thought we were going to make a lot more money per field than actually we were. So I was just a little greedy. I definitely want to. I hate to say it, but I hate to fall back into the same trap I just said I was going to get away from, but I kind of want to know if there's one of these trailers on sale or not. I mean, I like this one and all, but I guess it's not doing that bad. We'll just see. Saudi crows. I think it does fill up so fast. I guess it's not a big deal to keep running it over here, but I really got to stop spending money. But I don't even know how much hay this barn can hold. I guess we're going to find out. So once we were able to expand it and get our empire going, this whole area will be destroyed, and it'll turn into our main hub for our corporation farm. Also, somebody was telling me about I could have subsidized the farm or something like that to get past that first year or something. Use the map. Let me travel over there. I just want to see if there's anything on sale right now. I have a shopping problem, I know it. Alright. What is on sale? See, we got a tractor on sale too. Nope, that's it. That's all that's on sale. But it's forage trailers. Newer spreaders, fertilizers, because I don't want to buy another trailer because we might have to get a fertilizer and a sprayer. So I'm just trying to see forage wagons. That's what we need. See, this is the one we got. I got it for like 20 or 15. It was super cheap. See, that one holds 16.1. I don't know what the M3 means. I'm kind of dumb. That one holds 23, 26. 35. Now you're over 100 grand. 44. Oh, that's over our horsepower rating. Yeah, so that's the biggest one we can run with the tractor we have is this one right here. So that one's 35 and ours is 16. I mean, that's, but for 100 grand, that would wipe us out. Heck no. Oh yeah, there's our corn header. I still haven't took it over to the barn yet. So we got a corn header. Oh, or no, sorry. This is for, I'm stupid. This is for sunflowers. That's why I wanted to check on as a corn header. So I'm assuming this would be the one. So 19,000 for a corn header. But then we also need a planter. So let's do that. Because I do really want to do corn. So we're gonna do that. So we got a corn header. Hopefully it'll fit our tractor. Then I need to go to trailers again. And we need a planter. 15,000 for a planter. Alright. There we go. Alright. Okay, there we go. So now that's all we need to do corn. That is a small cut though. It's like, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows corn. Alright. I gotta stop buying shit. I do. This multitask in here. That's good though. I can't spend any more until we take some of this to market because, like I said, a sprayer and a fertilizer are no things that we're definitely going to need, but I don't want to buy one until I know exactly what we need because I screwed us up last time by buying the wrong sprayer and the wrong fertilizer. So we got to find one that will do lime and the fertilizer. So we need to find one unit that'll do it all, even if it's a little bit small. And then the sprayer, I think, just does like herbicide if we need that. So we might not even have to buy the sprayer until the field tells us we need it. And that should be all the equipment we need to buy to get through this whole season. To plant and all that. So keep plucking away at our... We're going to make some serious cash, I think, off of this. By serious, I mean like maybe 100,000, I'm hoping. Give us a better buffer. I know the sunflower goes for a lot, but I don't think you get as much yield. Like every pass here, we're almost filling up the harvester. So I'm not sure what the ratio is with that. I know when you do like soy, you do quite a few passes before you have to unload. And we're gonna make it to the end. Nope. Not gonna make it to the end. Okay, you can quit spitting stuff out. Man, I left the trailer at the other end again. Like I said, I hate having just one tractor, but we have to do what we gotta do. I don't think we filled this trailer yet. So, size may be deceiving here. Oh, we had a smaller trailer before, because I remember us running like 2 separate trailer, or the trailer I had to do 2 runs with it to sell. We had a teeny tiny trailer last time. Yeah, because this one's only at 39%. We're already at 14,000 things, units. So 14,000 units. Yeah, so this actually works out well because we can do the whole. I mean, a harvester doesn't have a very big storage spot inside of it, but ooh, cutting outside. I think that should do it. And everything matches. I got all red. The only thing that doesn't match is our cedars. She's starting to fill up a little bit. I like that it's got a little window you can see in. That's cool. Yeah, check something really quick. You're gonna lose sound for a minute. Okay, we're still good. I keep losing my voice tonight. It sucks. Alright, back to work for you. Back on it. Get you out of the way. Alright. One thing nice about only having 2 is, when you do shit like that and throw your stuff on the ground, is like my mega build, I have so many vehicles, like if you try to tab to the next vehicle, you're doing it for quite a while. I guess there's a thing you can do to adjust the, I don't even see it as options, but you can adjust this, this thing right here. Okay, you can do it with your mouth. It gives you the ultimate cut or whatever, but I know nothing about it, so guess who's not going to mess with it? This guy. We'll have to look that up sometime though, because you can see you can adjust this thing up and down in different. So I can bring it up, I'll bring it down. And I don't know what that'll do for us. I don't think it's filling up any faster. What if we raise it all the way up? All the way down. See, for some reason I think all the way up is actually going faster. I don't get it. Does anybody know about what that is? I guess we can read up on it. Let's see if we can lower that. 15, 16, 16, 17, okay, 17, 18, 18. It doesn't feel like it's any faster. I guess we could time it. I don't know. Maybe let's go in the middle of the road with it. Let's put it that far down. There we go. I don't see a difference in anything. Is that a setting we don't have on or something? Optimal harvesting settings? So the wheat we could take to, I think it's a grain mill or something like that. So eventually we can buy our own grain mill. Actually, gotta be, I don't know how those work. I'm assuming you deliver it to yourself and then you sell the product that it makes and make more money per product. So it'd be kind of cool to see it when we get that far. Well, I'll mess around with it on our mega farm too eventually, so we can see what it does. I definitely appreciate those full-size wide harvester heads. So after using the smallest one, And I really appreciate the hire worker function. Which, I mean, we have 148. We could technically do it. I managed to save us enough money. And then we could actually run the other tractor at the same time. Let me think about it. Because I don't know how much... I don't know, because we only have 2 more pieces of equipment we actually have to buy now. That would save me a bunch of time. But I guess hiring workers in the beginning is super expensive. And it's a really hard temptation to avoid. Because I could grab that forage trailer and pick up the rest of this hay while he's finishing up the field here. Won't be too bad. We're starting to get to where a couple more passes and we'll be to the arch, so that each run will get a lot shorter. I remember to wait for that to quit spitting before I make my turn. Kind of kicks it off into the grass over here. We're just gonna hire you just for a pass, okay? There we go. Thank you. I know I said I wasn't gonna do it. Just feel like there's more stuff for me to do than just drive back and forth. Gotta pick up that hay. Alright. Let's go over here, B and V. I do want to do this with the steering wheel one night. I just have to figure out how to get the controls all to work. Because I can do it with a controller. I think my controller works right now. Yeah, the controller works. Let me give that a try. Since we're just driving around. See, it's... Oh, did my machine turn off? Is it still working? Yeah, it's still working. I feel like it was going a lot faster. Yeah, it's not bad. At least I can sit back a little bit since we're just driving. Look at us go. I'm using a game controller. I'm wondering, is this game out for like the Xbox and the PlayStation and all that? I'm thinking, isn't it a thing? Or is it? I don't think it's just for PC, is it? I can see our money ticking away. It's not too bad. Was it like $1 every 1,002? Wait for it to change. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 1,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8. So $1 every 8 seconds. Did he just fill up? Or is he back? No, he's turning around. So it's $1 every 8 seconds. So, man, I suck with controller. There we go. So $1 every 8 seconds. So technically just in hundreds, we have 751 seconds. Oh, and you're full. Shit. Remember to turn. Okay, so now we're not getting charged. Okay, workers stopped. Okay. That was another pro tip that I got told. Fire the worker before you start dinking around, because they'll just sit there and charge you even though they're just sitting there. We're starting to make a dent in this field. It's not too bad. So as soon as we do that, as soon as we finish hitting this up, I'm going to turn time back to normal, because right now we're at 0.5. So I didn't want the field to wither before I could actually get to it all. Then we'll put time back to like a little faster than normal, and we should jump into the next month. I was told that, like, I changed it to 10 days per month to give myself time to do stuff once we start expanding, but I was told it takes a full season for that to take effect, so you have to go all the way through a year before it'll change it to, because it starts out, I think every season is, or every month is a day or something like that. I thought that was there was 1 day per month, which it doesn't really feel like that, but yeah, we'll figure it out as we go. And yeah, we're gonna fill this trailer up. Feels like it's kind of getting there. We gotta be past the halfway point because we're up to that window already. That window's kind of... I think that's about the halfway point. Depending on how high it fills, I'm assuming it goes all the way to the top. It does suck that you can't close or cover the trailer, but that's a different type of trailer, I guess. That is a lot of freaking grain. So bring the pipe in and put him back to work. Make me some money. Thank you. Put the pipe back in. Thank you. Yeah. I gotta get this thing out of the way. I guess I should move this like in the middle. I keep having to drive it the whole length for some reason. We'll slide it over here. Yeah, so we got 24,000 liters of... I wonder why they do that in liters. Why did I not disconnect? I have no idea. I don't know why they do it in liters. Hey, our tractor's got 0.6 hours on it. That's kind of cool that they have that as a function too. V and V. Oop, V. Thank you. All right, back to our collection. Yeah, so I think with the silage and everything, I think that'll give us at least, you know, a few grand more. But I definitely enjoy doing this. I mean, I really like working on my mega farm because I get to do a lot of the we want to call it the shaping and everything of the land and everything like that, and laying out the buildings and all that. But I definitely like to challenge the fact that, like right now, if we need another harvester, you know, we're gonna have to save up a couple seasons to get the harvester, and you really got to work for it. So I think that if you run it in like normal, and we're not even playing it in like the harder mode, we're playing in the middle. I think if you play in easy mode, the markets are a lot easier, and they start you out with tractors and stuff, and that's just like all the rest of the farm simulators. And then hard mode, I think you already start in debt, and you don't have anything. So I like the middle of the road one, and it definitely makes you work for it. So it just takes time. This is definitely a streaming game. I'd have to shoot for like, oop, we're full. I'd have to shoot for like freaking 10 hours just to get a 30-minute video if I was doing this for the regular part of the channel. I like how the control help guide changes automatically when you jump from controller to keyboard and mouse. That's a nice feature. A lot of games are starting to do that on the PC. Because most of them are designed after the Xbox controller. I think that's why I finally switched away from the PS3 controller that I was using before. Alright, how do I dump? You gonna tell me? I guess you're not gonna tell me. I'm waiting for this thing to say it's full. I don't know if it even has a bar, does it? Maybe it's infinite. Because I know the silo has a limit. That's why you get silo. Whoa, what are you doing there, fella? That's why you get silo extensions. Does this have a full meter? No, it doesn't. It just says I have 64,000 liters of straw. It's good to know. Oh my god, we're down to $692. We're going bankrupt. I'm joking. It's not funny. Sorry, I've already did it. I don't even think I think I made it 3 months in. 3 months in and I ran us out of money. Run? Alright. Oh, yeah, it was like kind of a slow day. I think it's just Tom, Sonic, and Nico. We appreciate you guys showing up, though. That's pretty awesome. I know that it's kind of hard to actually catch our streams because I wasn't really sticking to the days that I was supposed to be streaming, but I had a good reason. I promise. We're trying to get to... I mean, I wish I could stream every single day, but, you know, life does happen. Because I really enjoy hanging out with everybody and streaming and playing video games and everything, but... I love to stream during the day, like on a Saturday or something, get up early, because I normally stream after already putting in, you know, 8 to 10 hours of work. So I feel like, you know, it's kind of beaut. So it'd be nice, like a full night's sleep and have a freaking snack and ready to go and play for like quite a few hours straight would be nice. Maybe I'll try to do that sometime. I'll get a good night's sleep and do a daytime. I think we did do a daytime stream at some point, Top. I think it was We Happy Few. Me and Steve did Steve and I did a stream for that. But I think it was such a weird time that most people didn't know we were streaming, so it didn't go as well as normal. We had like 23 views or something like that. I was really surprised on that last one that when we did our first Farm Simulator playthrough, we got a pretty good viewage. I was pretty happy. I think it's all about the day too. I think Friday's a big stream day for a lot of the bigger streamers, so you are in a lot more competition for viewers. But it's good. I like our small group. Yeah, I like how this tracks stay though. You can almost write your friggin' name in there. And the cool thing is, I found out too, is the personalized license plates must be like account based, because even though I restarted our game, it still kept my personalized license plate. Oh, I know. Is he full? I think he just said he was full. Okay, we're losing money. Let me get this thing turned around and lined back up again, and then we gotta go down and go halfway. Go halfway, that way I can just buzz over there and grab that trailer. Gotta be getting... I don't know how to zoom out with the damn controller, but we gotta be getting to the halfway point of this. Well, I screwed that up. Did I miss? Yeah, I missed. I cannot. I'm telling you, it's got to be like, you know, I don't know, some kind of mental problem. I cannot back up a trailer. Something about the way my mind works. I ride motorcycles and do all kinds of stuff, but I just can't back up a damn trailer. That's why I was always afraid to get a motorcycle trailer to haul my motorcycles around. How about I bring the tractor with me, because I'm not going to haul that thing with my feet. What are you doing? Yeah, the steering response is shit. I have to mess around with it. It might be something that I did wrong. Oh, that guy's still charging me. Go, go, go. He's still charging us. Ooh. The tractor's starting to strain a little bit. It's getting a little weighty. We're only at 65% total capacity. I think when we fill this thing up, this tractor's going to have a hard time towing it. Even with the engine upgrade. I think it's only 200 horse right now. Oop. 66, 67, 68. I'm just curious a percentage of trailer per unload. Yeah, so that's... I'd say now we're about half. Half the field... Maybe just under half the field's going to fill up one full trailer. I'm trying to figure out how much we're going to end up with. And the field gets smaller, though. See, it starts to curve right there, so we lose a little section there. So I'm going to bet we got like 60,000 units. We'll take a bet on that. We'll see what everybody thinks. Well, 60,000 units by the time we're done. What everybody think? Oop. What am I doing? Is he going? He's going. So we're at 29 now. What do we got? Oh, I think 50. Okay, so Sonic's at 50. We're going to end up with over 50 or over 50. Nico, what do you think? 38 from Tom Tom? Wow, man. We're going to go bankrupt with your numbers. All right. So I'm saying 60. Sonic's saying 50. Tom Tom lowballing us at 38. All right, let's get back to work here. Now I'm just going to count that on how much grain we get. I'm not counting in any of the other stuff, obviously. But still, I mean, even... I think 38, even 38, we're still going to make a few bucks, but... I don't know, that field does get a little... starts rolling, getting kind of round in the back there. That back corner. So we might lose a little production, because it's all straight right here. So every square footage counts for something. B&B. Let me get myself straightened back out again here. Oh, what the heck? I thought I turned it on. No. You don't need to get all freaking way over there. See? Yeah, I'm just going too fast. Alright, B. Are we on? Turn on the logo. It's weird. I don't know why it's acting up. Alright, now we're picking up. I'm gonna get lined back up again. Thank you. Alright, so we'll see. We'll see what we do. Besides missing the dang thing. Alright, I'm gonna gently back up the trailer. Hey, look at that! I'm backing up the trailer. I was hoping we go fast enough to keep up with the harvester, but... Still clear skies, though. I think time's moving slow enough where we're not going to have to worry about a storm, though. Oh, please get me to the end. I don't think so. 97, 98, 99. Nope. Always leave that little nub there. I hope this barn doesn't get filled up already. I imagine the hay barn's gonna hold a lot. Uh-oh. Okay. I thought we were already full again. I'm like, no! do. Started freaking snowing again. We were supposed to be done with that. I want to get my motorcycles back out. Get my car back out. Been a long winter. Ooh, let's not freaking destroy everything here. I'm driving through the crops at 900. Alright, so V to drop it down, V to turn it on. Oh, I kind of missed a little bit there. That's okay. We gotta turn around anyway. We'll catch it on the way through. Yeah, anytime the weather like dips around like that, I always get all stuffy. Oh, he's almost full again. We just freaking emptied you. Of course, we want him to fill up because we got to outbid Tom. Watch this. I'm going to get all the way over there and he's going to run out and I have to run back. And I know we're losing a little bit of money by having me do it, or hiring that worker, but otherwise we're never going to get through this field, let alone get to our next job before the end of the stream. So I'm trying to speed it along for everybody here. So I'd like to at least have a plan to prep this field. get everything we need to prep this field before the sunflower season hits. You're gonna do it to me, huh? You ran out right there. Thanks a lot. I am gonna stop you from charging me, though. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna unhire that worker. Right? Yeah, worker stop manually. Alright. Okay, so I think we're still good. Oh, I guess the... Okay, the little... I have that thing lowered to pick up the hay. I guess it stays down when I switch vehicles. It just shuts everything off, though. So I think we might possibly fill up before we hit the end. And then we can drop this off, we'll grab the trailer, we'll unload the harvester, and then get him back on his merry way. But at least this way, I'm making a second pass, and he's not charging us for just sitting there idling. Or she. I think it's a he. Unless it alternates, I don't know. I'd like to get horses, too. I think their horses are a thing in this. I think you actually can ride them around. We're definitely not anywhere near getting animals yet. Maybe chickens. But I'm gonna wait till we start developing this area right through here. Because eventually, this whole area right here won't be a farm field anymore. It'll just be well, you'll see. I'll show you the mega farm, and that's what the long-term plan is for this area. And then we'll have little satellite outposts at the different fields, depending on what we need. I like to keep, like, if we get a cow field, we'll have the fields adjacent to that be for whatever the cow field needs, which I believe is like grain. Yeah, I think you have to mix it together and watch. I've been watching the dairy farm thing, a show on Facebook. But I think that you have to make the feed. You have to mix a few different items together. This game does have good tutorials. I'm just lazy. I had to sit down and watch them all. Or at least watch some YouTube videos on how to do different stuff. Alright, so we're going to do another unload here. I hope this thing holds a lot. I imagine it does, because we have the smallest trailer. The more we pack away, the more extra money we're going to make, though. This line back up, and then we will grab the trailer and go unload him so we can get back to work. Alright, that's fine. There. This might be the last before this thing's full. I don't know yet. I gotta remember our numbers. 28 or 38, sorry. 38, 50, and I was saying 60, I believe I was saying. Honestly, I think I aimed way too high. It depends on what we get in this load right here. Once I can figure out how much this trailer actually holds, we can kind of eyeball it. Coming in a little hot. There we go. It's not rising anymore. I do like the fact that, see, we're filling from this side so the other side stays low. That's kind of neat. It just doesn't autofill its way up. There's a little bit of realism to it. Alright. Put you back to work. Oh, now you're a girl. Okay, I guess it's random. Good for you. 91%. We're still not all the way full yet. Oh, it's really starting to strain the tractor out, though. So that's 34. I don't know. I think TomTom's going to get knocked out of the running. Sorry, buddy. Because we're at 34 now, and yeah, I think Sonic may have it. Or maybe the closest. We're going to have to look at what the spread is between the two of you when we actually finish. Why do I keep doing that? I keep getting out of the tractor first. Hey, you can pull forward now. He's on his way back, yeah. Man, these fields are huge. It's good. It's good though, because we can space everything out and get a little bit of everything. I also seen there's grapes and stuff. I'm interested in that. I did look for a mod, because like I said, we do have some quality of life mods, but they're just that. They're quality of life mods. They're not really making. There's no like cheatiness to make it so we get double production or anything like that. But it's like the super strength where you can pick up stuff when it flips over, versus having to buy a. I think in the old game, I think I went too fast around a corner or something. There was one of the farms, I forgot which game it was, had a bridge right next to one of the farms, and I drove my tractor into the lake. So then I went and got one of those boom forklift trucks to hook onto it to pull it out, and then that fell into the water. So then I got another tractor, I think, and put a boom on it, and I just hooked the first boom and pulled it out, and then went back in and got the other tractor. But I ended up spending like, I don't know, 500,000 just getting that tractor out of the drink. So it's nice to have that super strength, because occasionally you get hit by a car and it flips you, or get hit by the train like I did last time. See that farm right there at the bottom of that road? That's the other farm that we had. It's just got a lot of really small fields. I thought that was going to be a great idea before I realized that you don't really make as much as I thought you would after off of the fields. I just cannot back up a trailer. I just want to get that little, please, just do it. Thank you. I missed a spot. Every little bit's gonna count. That's gonna be our new tractor. We get a new tractor. So I don't really know. I don't know if I should invest in more equipment. I did hit the train last time. Hey, buddy. Hi, Steve. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Yeah, we went bankrupt. I explained it to everybody when we first got on. I kept buying stuff and finding out it was the wrong stuff, and then you have to resell it, and of course you take a loss. Well, after doing that so many times, I ended up harvesting the 3 fields that we owned and selling it, and we ended up with like 85,000. And I did not have the right equipment to prep the fields for the next plant, so we would have pretty much went flat broke in one season. And I bought that house and all this. So this time, you can see over here, we just bought a covered area to keep our equipment safe during the wintertime. We bought a silo and we bought a hay loft, because I found out that hay costs the same whether it's bales or not baled. And that hay barn will hold from this little chaff trailer that we got on sale for like, I think it was like 15 grand. Because I keep forgetting that there's a sales area, and the more time that goes past, the items swap around. You get stuff, used equipment. I could have took out a loan, and like we did with Truck Driver Simulator, and got some of the stuff we needed and do all that. But I figured we just had started, and we were close enough to the beginning that I was going to use the advice that people gave me on starting, and we'll do that. So we bought these 2 huge fields. One of them is sunflowers and the other one is wheat right now. So we're able to, before we had 2 things of sorghum and then 1 thing of wheat, and they're all small fields. I made 6,000 in hay, and then 2 loads of 6,000 of wheat, and that's $6,000. And that wasn't even enough to get all the equipment that we needed. So I went and bought a 4-wheeler last time, or the side. I don't know why I always call them 4-wheelers. The side-by-side, and I bought the 2 tractors, and really selling them back, it would have made hardly any money back. So it was just easier just to rethink our strategy, which is nice though, because when I show off the mega farm at the end of the stream tonight, I'll show my cheaty one. I gave myself $70 million to build a farming empire on like my creative mode. I use these 2 fields as my big station, and that's going to be the long-term plan for our straight up playthrough. Is this area here will eventually be a giant equipment yard and processing plants and stuff like that, because you can turn like the canola oil into vegetable oil through a factory and all that you can buy eventually, and then you can sell the vegetable oil to the supermarket for more money than you could sell the canola for. So the long-term plan is to diversify. So right now, instead of that, before we had 2 crops, and once they were done, we had no other way to make money. Now we have this one tractor that I beefed up. We have this trailer that can pick up hay, grass, all that stuff. We have a mower attachment for the front of here, so once we're done doing the fields here, you're full already? Dang. Once we finish doing the fields here, sorry, I had to make sure I unhired him so he wasn't taking our money while I'm going to get a trailer. Once we finish the fields here, we'll be able to, instead of just sitting around waiting for the time to pass, we'll be able to actually go and mow around the fields and pick up what's called grass clippings, which we can turn into silage and make money off that too. So we have hay, the silage, and whatever the crops are, the wheat and sunflower. So, and then these crops we're going to eventually split up. I have all this stuff bought already that we can do corn. So we can do half a field of corn, half of wheat. So we'll be able to use these 2 big fields to actually do all our crops instead of using those 3 really small ones. And we can make a lot more money this way. We have a bet going right now. Our total amount that we have right now is 34,300 liters. That's how much of the field we have left. I was saying we're going to end up with 60,000 liters. Sonic says 50, and Tom it says 38, which I think he's going to. We're going to pass Tom with this unload right now. Oop, if I can get the. I missed. There we go. Yep, so we're definitely past Tom now. Oh no, this is the unloading. Sorry, I was reading the wrong one. Man, that trailer holds a lot. Because the last time we had a really small trailer, I think it didn't hold even close to this much. Is that, oh, now the trailer's finally full, I think. Let me back it up and we'll find out, though. Because the back still looks a little low. Is that it? Oh, yep, we finally filled the trailer. Alright, so I'll put that right here, switch to that. So 37,500 liters. Where are you at? 38. Yeah, so Tom. No, Sonic. No, Tom. Okay, Tom. Man, I am tired. I think you're going to lose, Tom. I think Sonic's got the best bet. I think I'm too high and you were too low. To find out how much total wheat we'll end up with. I don't want to fill, I want to unload. Offload. Ooh, forward. I don't know if it matters if it dumps on the ground or not. I don't think it does. Wow, that thing really tilts up there. I said it last time, I know I said it last time, but it blows my mind that those telescoping things never, like, just bend right over with all that weight. So, alright, so Tom kind of, he didn't really, I don't know, I mean, it's still a long ways from 38 to 50, so we might still be in the running on how much wheat we'll end up with at the end of this field. Oh, sugar. That's the only thing that sucks about this tall trailer. You gotta get right to the outside. Turn. There we go. Now I got the harvester all jacked out of position. I'm glad I bought that trailer, though. That trailer wasn't cheap either, but it definitely holds a lot. It's gonna be nice when we go to sell. So I think besides a fertilizer, and it all depends on what the fields say, I think we pretty much got all the equipment we need to keep these fields running until we, get enough money to start expanding. And I kept saying I wasn't going to hire workers, but there's just so much to do right this second that I'm doing it anyway. But I think we'll have enough to cover the worker. So I'm trying to collect all the hay here. And I moved away from doing the bales, and I'm doing it with this the pickup unit. I definitely want to get a bigger foraging trailer eventually. I do it every time. I forget to just take the, yeah. I am tired, but that's okay. We got work to do. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Kind of curious how much we're going to make in hay. I know I always think we're going to make a lot more than what we really are, but... And I could hire a worker for this part too, but really then there'd be nothing left for me to do, and we'd do the same thing that happened last time and burn myself out of money. So we at least have to be doing one of the jobs. This is farm sim, not farm manager sim. Yeah, there goes the train. I guess that thing is... I didn't know this. I thought the train was just for looks. I guess one of the selling points, or one or two of the selling points, are a different town. But you have to rent the train to take the stuff to those towns. And I guess renting the train is super expensive. So I guess that's an end game system. So we don't have to worry about that anytime soon. I think, yeah, we're definitely past the halfway point now. This field is a lot bigger than I thought it was. Of course, when you're using the smallest, and when you get to the bigger harvesters, they have a wider swath they take each pass. So it's just because we have the really small equipment. Like even the harvesting trailer here, or the foraging trailer, or whatever you want to call it, the bigger ones have a wider pickup range. There's also a thing I could do. I don't know how expensive it is. It's called a windrower. You can just keep pushing all this over into a giant pile and then pull through it with this. But we're not quite there yet. But that'll definitely... It adds an extra step, but I think it's going to be one of those deals that, even though it adds an extra step, you still have to make the same trips up and down. If you're using the windrower to throw it all in one direction, you still have to go back and forth for it like we're doing now anyway. So I guess I don't see how it would save you a lot of time. But I know there's ones that turn it over to turn it into something else. I think that's for the grass though. You can turn the grass over and basically I think you can turn it into like a hay. But we're going to use the grass to turn it into silage. I think we can make a little bit more off that than grass. I think grass was going for like $90 and silage is going for, I forgot already, but it was a lot more than $90. We're a little faster than the harvester, but not much. I'll be happy when this field's done, to be honest. Of course, then we have to go get it prepped and planted for the next crop. But we'll do that while I'll put time back at, a higher speed, like 150 or something like that. And we'll just have to keep an eye on the months. We have to remember what month to do that. Hey, welcome. Glad you showed up. Yep, I think you were here. Yeah, you were here the last farming stream, too. I went bankrupt within the first 3 months. I think a lot of it was just bad purchasing and all that stuff. But because we weren't that invested in it, I went ahead and just restarted using what we learned from our mistakes. So now rather than having all that extra stuff and only... Because we had 1 field of wheat and 2 field of sorghum. Once I sold all those, we barely made enough to keep the farm going. Was missing 2 pieces of equipment. I gotta stopping while I'm talking. We were missing 2 pieces of equipment that we needed and we couldn't afford to buy them. I didn't feel like taking out a bank loan on the first year because, damn, whoop, and we're full. So I needed to find a way where we could use minimum field, minimum tractors, and make maximum profits. So what we're doing is we have 1 tractor now instead of the 2, even though I miss my little Russian tractor. We have a mower for this. The forage trailer that I'm using right now was on sale for like 15 grand in the used equipment rental thing, which I didn't even know was a thing. So we're able to mow all these areas because these two fields have a large amount of grass around them. And I know we're not going to make a fortune off it. I think the last time that hayfield that I had, I think I made $6,000 on hay, and I made 2 trips of $6,000 of wheat. And that was where the stream ended. And I had wasted at least like three or 400 grand on buying the wrong equipment. So we're having to be a lot smarter about what we buy now. So anyway, so we have hay to make money off of. We put the grass in this bunker here and make silage, and sell it. We have a plow. The last time I bought a cultivator, and all my fields kept asking for a plow. We have a seeder. We also have a planter so we can do corn. And we have a attachment to do sunflowers, so we get rid of the sunflower field. We have an attachment for corn, and obviously we're using the wheat attachment right now, or the wheat and barley and da-da-da. I wasn't going to hire workers, but I'm trying to at least get this field done before the end of the stream, because we were going to pop over before the end of the stream, and I'm going to show you my $70 million, well, the beginning of my $70 million mega farm, which is what I do to just have fun. So I spawned myself in $70 million, and I'm building a super mega farm, and I'm actually started on these 2 fields, so it's kind of ironically funny that I'm using these 2 fields to start, because eventually we're going to, as I play this in straight up mode, I'm going to try to copy a similar design to my mega farm. And eventually we'll have an area for the cows and chickens and logging and all that stuff. But right now we're going to have to survive a few seasons with these 2 fields. And I think they start you out with, I thought it was 1.5, but I could be wrong. Oh, yeah. Okay, you're full. Okay. I need to not unhire you so you stop charging me money. Are you done? Okay. Is that running or did that stop right? That stopped. What was I saying? And I lost it. Oh, anyway, that's what I remember, because it's straight across from us is our old farm. That's the one we did on the first playthrough. And those fields are really small. I mean, like, we barely made any money off the wheat, which is the one directly ahead of us right now. And those 2 small sorghum ones needed lime, to get maximum profit or whatever. And I bought I thought, okay, I'll buy a fertilizer spreader, and that'll be able to do the fertilizer and also be able to put down lime. Well, I bought the wrong one. And then, of course, immediately depreciation, I lost, I had to resell it back, and then we needed a sprayer, and I bought a sprayer attachment, like that adds more fluid, versus actually buying the actual correct sprayer. And I made a lot of mistakes. So I figured we just had started, and I don't want to have to fight through all that. So all the settings are still the same. We turned off crop destruction, except for now we bought these 2 fields. One of them is full of wheat, one of them is full of sunflowers, and that's where we're at. And I didn't buy a house because I never sleep through the night anyway. I always work through the night. So I mean, we got pretty good setup, and we still had, I think, 100 and, well, before I bought the corn header and stuff because I want to do corn really bad. But we still ended up with like 180 before I bought the corn header and the planter left over, which is a lot better than, I think, when we quit last week we had 80. And I still hadn't got us all the equipment we needed to make it through the season. I need to run that trailer over there. Well, I'm actually almost full. Let me fill this up and then I'll run and grab the trailer. So I like to get a bigger foraging wagon eventually, but probably not till next season. I think it's August right now. As soon as we finish this field, harvesting this field, I'm going to put time back at 150. Oop. Yeah, bag it up. And while we're waiting for the sunflowers, I think I'm just doing it on purpose now. I keep getting out of the tractor rather than detaching and running over the trailer. I'm so used to having multiple tractors. This is really hard for me. So what I did with this tractor is I gave it the maximum engine build that you can have for it, which is like 200 and some odd horsepower. I added the bucket loader attachment, so we can move the silage around and load it if we go to sell it. So it's kind of it does everything, which is probably the smarter way to do it. I just like shopping at the store over there, so our first run at that, I was just going spend crazy. So I think we definitely have a better chance of success with this setup versus the last one, which we won't know until the first season's over, or when we go to sell all this, because as soon as we're done harvesting everything, we're gonna do some. It probably won't be this stream because we still have a lot of work to do, but we'll do a sale day where we just sell everything and see where we're at, and we'll buy the equipment that we need to continue or whatever. Are you not gonna unload? There you. Oh, really? Yeah. What seems to be the problem? Why is that thing being weird? There we go. That was kind of odd. That trailer is so tall, though. I remember there being quite a few trailers in, was it 19 or 15 Farm Sim, where if you had the cheaper harvester and you had the bigger trailer, you couldn't get the boom to come above the trailer to fill it up. And I think they've remedied that, because this is the smallest harvester you can get. And I think this is one of the tallest trailers. It clears, but just barely. Alright, back to work. Thank you, goodbye. So I'm wondering if we get lost when that does that, when it spits it out on the ground. There's a lot of questions I don't have the answer for. Alright, so that's 66,000. I don't remember what we already stored already. That can't be right. Am I getting myself confused? Oh, I'm looking at the L at the end for the liters, and I'm like, wait a minute, that's not 66,000, that's 6,620. Okay, I'm like, wow, we all just got passed. Man, a nap is in my future after this stream. Will ya please just release the trailer for me? Thank you. I've been pretty pumped up to play this all night, though. Tired or not, we are soldiering through. We are finishing this field. Alright, lower our deck down, turn it on. And away we go. What'd you do that for? I'm not sure what just happened. Oh, there it goes. That was weird. Oh, you're full. I'm like, why does that thing keep stopping? Because we're full. The week kind of sucked. Yeah, you weren't here for it, but I apologize to everybody because I keep saying I'm going to do Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, but work's been kind of crap and busy, and been dealing with some pregnant wife baby issues. Good ones, not bad ones, just busy ones. So I wasn't able to stream Monday or Wednesday, and I felt bad because I'm trying so hard to do that, because that's how you pick up a fan base, is to be consistent. But right now things are a little sketchy. I mean, a bare minimum, I'm definitely have to be out at least once a week for a little bit, which usually works out because my wife sleeps at night and I'm awake at night. But just on Monday, we were just getting hammered with a bunch of stuff, and I wasn't. You know, I probably could have played Monday, but it'd been like a half an hour stream, and I wasn't feeling it. I really wanted to stop and say hi to everybody. I wanted to hang out. That probably would have made my day a lot better. I was losing my voice like I am tonight, and just didn't want to mail it in. You know, I want to enjoy playing and have some fun. I don't want to just play it to play it either. So, yeah, that's why there wasn't a stream on Monday or Wednesday. But we're trying. We're trying to fill those times, and it's just we're still fighting with a winter that will not end. So that's a bummer. Every time it warms up and everything starts to melt, we got like rain for probably Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and the temperatures started coming up, and we're like, yeah. And then today it's snowing. So, yay, Michigan. I just want to get my damn motorcycles out. Okay, this is how we only got ran over by the train last time. We just gotta get this quick turnaround here. And I can't imagine that's really good for the equipment either. Holy crap, it's not. I just realized that. What happened to our trailer? I just looked over at the maintenance icon on it. Our trailer is like damaged, like halfway. Oh man, we're gonna have to run and get this thing fixed. I'm curious if it's the tractor or the trailer that I'm reading off of. Actually, I'll go like this. Okay, we gotta find this out. That's important because we only have one tractor. Okay, our tractor's good. It's our forage trailer. It's all beat to hell. That's what you get when you buy stuff that's used. So I hope your week was well. I already wish everybody a happy week, but you weren't here yet. So yeah, we really appreciate everybody showing up. That's very awesome. You guys are taking time out of your day to come hang out with us while I pretend like I know how to farm. It's good to kind of chill and relax. So it has been a long week, and last week I think I had to work the weekend. Yeah, and this week I'm actually off. So tomorrow I'm not wearing pants the whole day. Unless I go outside, because that's how you end up on a list of some kind. I want to watch a series or something, or watch a group of movies, maybe like Star Wars or something. This is veg. I feel bad though, because only having the Saturday and Sunday off, I don't want to waste it, but it is shit outside, and I don't want to go out and be in the shit. Yeah, Steve, we got to have you over so we can, it really has been a long week. Yeah, I'm sorry you had a long week. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. Well, what happened in our place is when the big C hit, they laid off half of our workers, but they wanted everybody to still do the same job now. So it's putting a lot of extra stress, and we are getting some new people in, but the new people probably shouldn't be doing the job that we do. You know, this was like not their first career choice, so it's like, you know, if you're trained to be, you know, a painter, you can't just jump in and start plumbing, you know. So it's made things hectic. Yeah, well, we gotta play more We Happy Few, and I'm not gonna play that without you, so. He's full already? Dang. Alright, well, luckily we're heading that way anyway. I shouldn't be complaining that he's full, because every time he fills up, we're making more money, so. We definitely need a bigger foraging trailer, though. This thing sucks. I don't even remember how to, I don't know how to repair this stuff. I know that there's a barn that you can buy, or a little storage building that has a repair shop in it. I must have to take it over to the tractor dealership to repair it. Guess we're gonna find out. Oh my god, we're already down to 184,000. Hurry up and finish this field before you make me broke. That's 182. 182. I don't know why it's 1,000. But we were at one. Is it 148? Because that ticks down every second. By the looks of it, a second-ish. Maybe every 4 seconds. I think I timed it out. I forgot already. Yeah, hiring workers is super expensive, and I really should not be doing it right now. But like I said, I really want to finish this field before we run out of time, because we still have to go over and check out the super mega $70 million farm. which isn't even close to being done yet, but I do have the foundation. Because I had one started, and it looked really good. But then I accidentally deleted it when I started the save for the live stream, the straight up save, which is what we're playing now. The only, I don't know if you call it a cheat, but the only advantage we gave ourselves is I turned off crop destruction, because I drive like a maniac, and that's just going to cause bad times for everybody. We got to be ended up with a lot of hay. This is definitely a lot faster than baling it. I don't know. There's something therapeutic about baling it and picking up the bales and loading it on the trailer. So eventually we will start baling our hay. And I know that when you get into the cow farming and stuff, there's like a hay blower thingy. Hello, Nick. We're just pretending like we know how to farm. I bankrupted last week's farm. Or maybe it was Saturday did we play, or is it? I have to look what day it was. I thought it was Saturday. But the farm we started on, I'm going to say Saturday. I bankrupted it through bad spending practices. So this is our new one. And we have a lot less equipment, but a lot more things we can make money off of. We can make money off the grass, we can make money off the hay, we can make it off the fields themselves. Man, we already have 160,000 liters of hay. What the hay price is looking like, though. I know you have to be careful about selling too much at once, too, because it'll drive the market down. Where is that? So hay, because we were baling it, and really, am I not seeing it? Where are you at? Show us the hay. Here it is. Hay, it doesn't matter. Oh, no, we got straw. Sorry. So straw, if we go to the biogas, we can sell it for $100 at the animal dealer, which will help the animals instead. We'll take $1 off there. So that's $99 per 1,000 liters. That's what I was told the thing is. So what are the differences? So we got straw, not hay. I'm so confused on how that works, because I put the straw in a hay barn. Is it going to turn into hay? Oh, I'm too dumb to play this game. Anyway. I want to know if I should get that fixed right now. No, it's fine. He's not full already, is he? So anyway, so it's definitely saving me a lot more time by just using this foraging wagon. Especially since it was super cheap. But I don't know how we damaged it so bad. Perhaps when I was backing up a few times. Or if it's just naturally taking damage from being used. Oh, I see him. He's either turning around or... Oh. Shaving off half an eyebrow here. Hey, I backed up a trailer. Things are looking up. Why could one person be so bad at backing up trailers? I can't even back up the garden trailer we have. I literally have to get off the lawnmower and pick it up and move it. Yes, I know. You're going to take it to the end of the... Oh. Oh, it's the end of the day, technically? I guess. That's usually when the wages come out. I did find that, too. Do not hire a worker and then put time into super fast mode. Because it'll just... They're doing the same speed job. They're not going any faster or any slower, but it cranks off their wage, like, super fast. I found that out the hard way. Not on this playthrough, though. So the nice thing is, when we go to do the sunflowers, there is no, obviously nothing kicking out the back for us to suck up. So we will do that one completely manual. That saves some money there. It's just because this is a two-step system to clear this field. It's just more efficient for me to do the other thing while he's doing that. I think it's a she this time. I don't know. Every time you rehire them, it changes. I think that's kind of neat. Make a turn, make a turn, make a turn, turn. Oh, oh, oh. We're going to miss. Come on back, come on back. Turn your back. 80%. He's getting ready. I like how it does give you a warning, though. He was getting kind of full. So we got a bet going on how much wheat will end up at the end. Let me look back here. Tom said 38. We already passed that. But we're still close to 38. I think we're in the low 40s. Sonic said 50. I said 60. And we still have a little bit of field yet to go. We've already had to unload the trailer. I forgot how much the trailer held. But we already unloaded the trailer once into the grain silo. So whoever guesses closest to the total amount of wheat we got out of this field will be champion of the stream tonight. I think I might have shot a little high with 60. I honestly think that 50 is going to be pretty close. Because the field does, see, it's nice and big and straight on one side. On the other side, see, it's curved away, so you're actually losing a lot of square footage there. Oh, he's full. All right, I see it. On higher end. Let's save pennies when we can. Man, I need to get that power washer. These things are torched right now. All right, you're just gonna have to. We're gonna have to get you forward, and you're gonna have to. I think the power washer is pretty cheap. In fact, let's find out. This tools. Where's that? $4,500 for a part. I guess the power washers are kind of expensive. Well, this is necessary equipment. Where do we put it though? Probably not by the grain silo, because we'll put it right there. You can drive by. There you go. You know, I said I wasn't going to spend any more money, but we kind of need that. Our machinery is getting trashed right now. Alright, so I need to disconnect you and come back for you. Eventually I gotta figure out how to fix that trailer. We can't afford to buy a repair garage right now. Oop. On the wrong side. Whee! Should be driving the tractors like they're fucking cars in GTA, but it's okay. Alright, let's go with that. I could probably do a dump this time too to see where we're sitting for total numbers, because we only got a little bit left to go. Don't. I have a habit of smashing into the harvester every time I bring the trailer over here. There we go. I'm pretty happy with this setup. We won't really know the truth behind my plan here until we go to sell. But yeah, we'll finish this field. I'll finish getting all the hay picked up off of it. We'll get the tractors cleaned up. And then we'll probably switch to the super $70 million mega farm. And I'll show you how far I've gotten with the build over there. And that'll be that for the night. So we got a little bit of time left. These things are getting dirty. Alright. I think you can make it past me. Go ahead. Give it a shot. What do you got? Boop. Yeah, dump that right into the cab quickly. That's awesome. This poor tractor, though. When we filled this bin all the way up, she was working for it. She was hurting. Yeah, so we'll unload and see what our total is so far. See how close we're getting to Sonic's guess. See, I hope we're not getting. I don't think they went that far with it. I hope we're not getting lost there. It should. Most of the time when you dump stuff out here, like just off in nowhere, it just piles up. That's how the grass works, how the hay works. So I'm assuming that's how everything else works. So I think that's just the animation. All right, we were at 53,000. Oh, I don't know, man. Now it's between me and Sonic now. Yeah, sorry, Tom. You're gonna get third place so far. Nobody else has made any kind of guesses on it. But yeah, I think we might be close to 60. I don't know if we can squeeze that much out of that, what's left there. Alright, let's get back to work here. We're just about done. Yeah, so I'm thinking, because his passes are shorter now, because the field is curved away like that, I'm hoping we might have maybe one more fill up, or one more unload from him before he reaches the end. Maybe two. Yeah, I'm probably two, I think we're looking at. So it's going to be pretty close. And who's going to get closest to it? I'm starting to think Sonic might be the king of the stream. Oop, and I wonder how my trailer always gets damaged. Easy. Yeet. Really? Thank you. Yeah, trailer is starting to get... I don't know if that's natural wear or what. I have smacked it into a few things. I think I jumped it once by accident. Are we running? Yeah, I'm running. I kind of like the fact that you can switch from controller to keyboard and mouse. That makes it nice. It's seamless. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It says select, oh, the right trigger themed, or, okay, that turns on the equipment and turns it off apparently. What did I do? Oh, that turned it all off. Okay. Alright, don't hit that freaking, don't honk the horn. That one switches the camera. Okay. Ah, we're full. That's why I'm like, why did I get fast all of a sudden? I wish I could play this in VR. That would be freaking so relaxing. So I think I'm damaging the trailer with this. I did not level the earth out great right here, so there is a bit of a... Alright, right button, and right bumper, and Y to unload. Might as well learn the controller options while we're here. I think we're going to make some pretty good money off that hay. We haven't even started with the silage yet. The nice thing about that, though, is I can pick it up while we're mowing. I don't have to make 2 trips. If our trailer survives long enough. Of course, for 15 grand, we did buy the cheapest trailer there was. I wonder if that helps at all if we clean it. I really doubt it. I think that's just does for looks, but I'll turn this damn thing on. Alright. So this is why buy all those extra games? We have mowing simulator, we have power wash simulator. It's all in one package. I really doubt that fixed anything, but it does look better though. Give you a washy too. Yeah, so I did get kind of. Oh, we're going to maximum length. Nice. Yeah, it didn't fix shit. It just made it look pretty. I kind of figured it wasn't going to make a difference. I think it's just I banged it around too many times. But we'll have to run it over eventually and go over to the tractor dealership and see if there's a repair point. I think the same place that you sell stuff at, and you can customize it. I think you can repair it there too. I hate to see what the bill's going to be. Get the controller going again. We're getting closer. There's a lot of work to do this field. I have a feeling we're going to make some pretty good dough, though. So I like to look into that because I know you can get like radio stations or whatever for these, just like the truck driving simulator. But so worried about getting hit for copyright strike. Oh, we got it. Yep. This is hard. I'm so used to not doing this with a controller. Of course, I play GTA with a controller, so this is kind of like GTA-ish. Minus the stealing cars and driving through the city and running people over. So, okay, it's nothing like GTA. They have tractors in GTA, though. So it's just like it. Grand Theft Farm. That'd be sweet. Uh-oh. Is he, how you doing back there? Oh, of course you're full again. Right, let me make the pass here. I'm going to pick up the trailer. Man, this does take a while. You better have some time to play this game. I've been kind of just doing like an hour at a time. Alright. Release me. No, don't get out. That was a release. Did you release? There you go. Look at the home stretch. Alright, so I think maybe it's gonna be more. I said one or two. This is gonna be the first one. So I don't know if he's gonna be able to finish it in one more offload. That, you know, that is the cheapest harvester, so of course it's got the smallest storage space. What that big John Deere that's got the tank tracks on it? That one's gonna be kind of fun. Uh-oh. Ooh, our first lag spike. That's cool. Yeah, and OBS had, Streamlabs had an update today, and we have not lost my feedback yet. Knock on wood. Usually by now we've lost my desktop and mic audio levels and all that, so I can't tell if I'm even broadcasting anymore. And now it seems to be working. Oh, come on. And that's how shit gets broken. Alright, we'll do it ourselves. I gotta turn off the hired worker. Oh, I forgot to turn off the hired worker, so he's been charging me this the whole time. Don't poop it out on the ground. Yeah, there. In there. Yeah, this harvester is dirty. Holy cow. Oh, we're so close. I might win. To be honest, I'm feeling pretty good about this. Because I was thinking that he had maybe one more fill up. But it might be two more unloads, because the tank on this thing is super small. Alright, I'm going to get you past this so I don't smash it up anymore. Because, you know, the harvester didn't take that much damage, but I know that the trailers are getting beat all to hell. So, I'm just going to sneak you on by. There, back to work. Good day, sir. I got so many runs to do with hay yet. Now that he's getting kind of ahead of us, it's looking pretty grim. So I think I get like a run and a quarter before I have to go empty that trailer out. I guess I'll just leave it right here. Definitely got to stop hiring workers after this, though. He did peel away a little bit of our money there. Boop, 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 boop. There you go. Spin around here. Now you do a half full. No, okay, I got a full line to do. All right. I just realized that too. So we got the biggest fields. And the smallest planters, the smallest seeders, the smallest plow. So yeah, we're going to have to split the field up into sections or something. I'll do some of that when we're not streaming too, some of the manual labor parts. Just to get them prepped. I got everything all set up to prep for this this playthrough. But it is already 2:30, so I tell you what we're going to do. I really wanted to finish that field. Uh-oh. Oh, I see. The edge is weird now, so I think that worker, I'm going to have to finish that up manually. So let's go ahead and save, and I want to show off my mega farm before we leave for the night. I'll just have to, you know, finish that all up. So I'm going to have to say that I still think, I'm kind of trying to figure it out in my head. I think Sonic won. So Sonic is, because there's no way you're going to go an extra 10 up. So I think you're going to be the end up being the closest one, honestly. So Sonic is king of the stream. With 50,000 liters of wheat. All right, so how do we get back to the... Oh, there it is. Save game. All right. All right. That way I'll have time to explain my mega farm. Because we have to wait for it to load and all that. So I tell you what, I'm going to load that up. I'm going to run and grab a new soda, and then we will be back. Alright, we are back. Welcome to my mega farm. Well, the beginning of my mega farm. So what I did with this one, like I said earlier, is I gave myself $70 million to build an entire farming empire. I am still using those same two fields. You can't recognize them now. Because we're actually working right on the other side of where I put those bushes. So we got a farmhouse in. I still have some landscaping to do because janky. I actually made another road going to that side street there, and a tree decided to somehow plant itself right there. It wasn't there last time. Anyway, so we'll give you the grand tour. We'll start up at the front end. So this is the long-term plan. This is what that whole the two fields that we own right now are going to turn into eventually. Still working on getting better with the terrain tool. I still got some weird bumps and stuff that I'm working out. So there is, for a frame of reference, there is the shop where you buy all your tractors. So this first barn here is all our implements. So we got our mega sprayer. Some of these I just bought one, some of them I bought two. So we have 2 seeders and 2 planters, just because I know I'm going to use them. We got a D-rocker, we obviously got the sprayer and the fertilizer. Kind of wait until I get started to buy too many things. This barn here should be our harvesters, which we only have 2 right now, I think. I don't know where the other one is. I think somebody stole one of our harvesters. It might be working somewhere. Oh, and thank you for letting us through the door. The bigger stuff that I couldn't store anywhere else I have over here. Like, look at that. Thing is insane. Super mega plow. Here's the corn header for that John Deere. This barn over here is all of our stuff for doing grass. So we have the mower, the super big trailer, which I hope our tractors start out to pull it. And then we have the tractor, obviously, which I hope you're going to be powerful enough to tow that thing when it's full. That thing's insane. So that's what that garage is for. So what do we cover? That one, that one, that one. Okay. So like I said, this is kind of nice because it gave me a chance to just kind of construct this and play around and learn a lot of the systems and stuff too. So I haven't bought any farmland yet besides these 2 to actually do farming on. So this is the overhang where we carry our semis. We have 2, well, that's where they're at. I think they're working a field over there. So I have 2 semis with these long trailers to do to pick up the goods. We have this trailer here that's just going to pick up all our like products like the tomatoes and all that stuff. Our trailer for transporting equipment, our water trailer. This building here is going to hold all of our standard tractors. Oh, almost walked right past the machine shop. So we have our gas here. We have our electric charging station in case we get an electric tractor. This is all of our... oh, this is a repair shop. Not bad. That's a repair shop. This is the barn I was talking about that has a repair shop in it. I think a couple of them do. But we have our general use front end loader here. And then we have our snow removal equipment. And we bought some pallets of road salt. So I've never done a winter on this game yet. So pretty excited about doing that. Alright, so this is the... over here is all our storage. Like there's we have silos and extensions and our seeds and our fertilizer are right over there. I've been trying to fill stuff in, you know, and make it look pretty. So we go up the road, which leads us to that second field, and that's the field we're currently working in our standard game. And this is where our production's going to start. So we got, right now we have 4 greenhouses, and they're all growing lettuce, because lettuce is what's, lettuce is what's making money. So we have a little bobcat here for handling our silage, or not, silage. I'm an idiot. So we have 2 big bins for silage here, and then we have our liquid manure tank. Ew. So our produce and eggs are going to end up in this barn here, and I made it so the semis, you know, can pull straight through, and then our pallets will go up through here. We got a fork truck in here already, and then the semi can just pop out the other side. I'm saying semis, but we only have 1. So the only thing I really started with is I got that going. And I believe... honestly, I don't know Did I buy another field? I might have bought another field. Oh, I did buy another field. So somewhere over here. Ah, there it is. So I have, this is the other truck that we're hauling stuff with. I bought this field over here because I wanted to do more wheat. I was having fun doing wheat. Or no, sorghum. Sorghum, not wheat. What am I saying? I was getting some sorghum. Because I'm going to end up buying both of these fields eventually. This field here, I freaking hate this because the AI will not harvest it itself because it's weird shaped. It has a fit about it. I mean, I'm sure there's a way to get it to do it. So there's our other harvester. Can I get over there? This is the part that sucks when you get too many tractors. You're hitting tab like a million times. There we go. So we got this big case with this big wide. Look at that thing. That thing's insane. So it's doing our sorghum field. And that is our mega farm so far. So my plan is, if we look at the map here, see, we took over this whole area here. And I haven't finished leveling it off. That's why it has that weird line through it. But eventually this will have like our production facilities for making, I guess you can do textiles with the cotton and making oil and all that. I mean, I know that there's already drop-off points, but I'm going to build my own. So this is like our main hub station for our entire farming empire. And then we'll start buying up all the fields around and get things set up. I haven't really decided where anything's going to be yet, really. But, you know, one field, I'm going to find a bigger size field when we get into the cows. And like half of it, or a little section of it, will be the buildings or the cows and stuff. And then the rest of it, we're going to make into the fields that we need to supply it with, you know, all this stuff that it needs. You know, for like hay for the cows and all that. We'll get it all set up. That way each area, like 71, 70, 69, 58, whatever we have going there, it'll be, that area will have its own stuff going on. So I won't have to haul like feed all the way across the map. You can get everything right there. And then once it'll also have its own semis for transferring the goods to the main hub station, or at least its own trailers. So once those trailers are full, then I can haul them back to our, you know, if we need to go into the main silo there, because there's enough space in that silo that I'll never fill it up all the way. And then vice versa with the that barn with the, I'm pretending like that barn's refrigerated because I don't think food spoils in this game. It hasn't yet, so we can stockpile tomatoes, lettuce, you know, eggs. I don't know what else we can get on pallets, but we can store all our pallets in there until we're ready to ship them to the various stores to make money. So that's the mega farm build that I'm just kind of dinking around with on my own. Just a little bit at a time. So yeah. Well, thanks everybody for joining us. We're going to wrap it up tonight. I don't want to promise it, but we're shooting for Monday again, and Wednesday and Friday at 12:30 Michigan time. But like I said, I can't really control what's going on right now, so we're trying for it, and we're going to do the best we can to stick to that schedule, but, you know, life happens, and we'll just kind of roll with it and hang out while we can. So everybody have a great rest of your... Oop, now it's Saturday, so have a great Saturday, since it's Saturday now, and we will see you in the next stream. Thanks for joining us. We really appreciate it. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button if you haven't already, and we will see you in the next live stream of Farm Simulator 2022.